What's going on, guys? So this is the next video after the last video. I hope everything's going well. I am currently chopping up Lee's old harness because I need to rob it for some plugs and stuff for the CRX. I bought originally when I was going to do the EK engine harness, I bought one for like 20 bucks or something like that. And I had it mocked up on the engine, and then when I got the Del Sol stuff, I scratched that idea. So I've been robbing that for connectors as well. But I need an OBD1 injector plug, not injector plug, OBD1 alternator plug, as well as I got the OBD1 distributor plug. I'm going to be running Burton's coil and plug setup, so I'm going to wait to wire all of that in. Well, I think the only thing with the Burton harness that needs to be rewired is the coil plug, which is the 2-wire, I think I have it up here somewhere, this one. So right now I'm just working on the engine harness, trying to get everything extended to where it needs to be. I need to get my alternator relocation bracket mocked up, and once I get all the engine wiring stuff done, I think I'm going to pull the motor out and start mocking, put it in time. It doesn't have a timing belt on it yet. And then I'm going to notch the frame, take off the ears for the old transmission mount, and probably put it all back in the same video. Do all of that one time. Alright, completely unrelated to the last clip. Wow, my hair is all funky from being in the hood. I have my fuel pressure regulator, and I've been sitting here looking at where I wanted to mount it. So I definitely want somewhere that's convenient, not in the way of what would be. You got to think the plenum's going to be here, and there's going to be an intake pipe in this area. So it's got to be convenient to adjust fuel pressure and, just be able to see. So I have this. I don't have the factory little bracket that comes with it, but I have some of this angle stock aluminum left over from the tank. So I'm going to cut it up and give it a try, see if I can make a little bracket for it. Alright, so I got the fuel pressure regulator mounted. I made this little bracket. It was a pain to get it bolted up, so otherwise I'd show it to you right away, but at some point you guys will see it. So I made this little bracket, and I have, everything's on top of the motor. I have this 180 degree coming out of here, and it's going to go straight into the fuel pressure regulator. And then I have the feed coming up right there. As you can see, the little blue thing's a filter. So they're going to run down together and along the passenger floorboard all the way back to the tank. Of course I didn't delete the part out. So fast forward a little bit. I got the return line from the rail made and into the pressure regulator. The bolt that I had holding the pressure regulator to my special bracket kind of sort of stripped, so I gotta figure something out for that, but that will be fine. Now I've got the feed line going in. I've been working alone, so I haven't really had anybody to film for me, so I just put my head down and did it. So the return line is all made. We're about to run that now, and I don't know where we're gonna go from there. Alright, so a lot's happened since the last update. So as you can see, we have a light, just one right now. My dad is over there rewiring in the other one. So since the last update, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, I'm pretty sure I did, but we did the whole Del Sol body harness. We got the body harness in, you got it hooked up, and then I realized I needed dash harness. So I did this. I went ahead and grabbed a whole Del Sol dash with dash harness and cluster, and went ahead and popped it in. It fits really, really well, surprisingly. This side, we were talking about getting the actual the A-pillar plastics from the Del Sol and kind of molding them in, but the dash sits on this side of the bracket where the normal dash would be, so it's probably ½ an inch shorter on each side. But the center bolt bolts right up. and we're going to make brackets to bolt the sides on so that it fits well. But I got the center console as well. As you can see, we've got power so far. I'm going through the fuse boxes and checking everything. The battery's up under there for right now. But we're going to get some stuff done, and hopefully by the end of the night we'll have all the lights. Alright, so we're going to call it a night where we're at. It's currently like midnight. We've been here since 6 o'clock. But as you can see, the key's on right now. We have lights. We have headlights, low beams, high beams. We have tail lights. We have, probably see the reflection. We have brake lights. So now all we have to do is wire turn signals. I may or may not do reverse lights. It's not really a big option, but who knows, maybe. But once we get all of it temporarily connected to make sure it all works, then we have to put it together and make it all nice. And then drop the motor, clutch flywheel. We'll do the timing, put it back in. My Burton Racing coil and plug setup should be here Saturday or Monday, I don't know. But worst case scenario, I'll start it on a OEM distributor and OEM distributor and spark plug wires. So I'm going to call it here for the night, and we'll get back together tomorrow. What's going on, guys? So it's a new day. Yesterday, Pablo and Yost were down here, and we were doing a lot of random stuff. Between the CRX, we have the parts car for the silver car for my brother that we took the B20 out of. We cut that up. Pablo got a new toy. I'm probably not going to upload this until he uploads his video, or I probably just won't show you guys because it's still here at my shop. So check out his video and you'll see. But anyway, right now I'm getting ready to go meet up with Pablo and Alfonso, and we're going to go get some breakfast, and then we're hitting the junkyard. I need a couple more things. We dropped the motor out of the CRX yesterday, and we did the timing, and I put the clutch on. I lost my throwout bearing, so I need to go get another one, and then the motor can go back together. I did a lot of wiring too, but I didn't really record that because I think wiring is boring. There's some technical stuff I am going to show you guys. Like, I bought an external coil distributor, and I converted it to internal coil. That's really only an F and H series issue if you really need it and if you're in a time crunch. But anyway, we're going to go meet up and get some breakfast and then hit the junkyard. Also, I got these bad boys for rental for the challenge because I don't have anything. And my buddy had them sitting in his shop. So, right now they have 24.5s on them, I want to say. I'm going to try to find some 23s. Because even if I buy 23s to put on these for the challenge and then take them back off, I have the tires for whenever I need to go to the track. And I'll probably just end up buying a set of Lenzos or track lights or something cheap for now. That's somewhere in here.
This little thing right here. This is my problem solver.
Keep that mother-loving thing on you.
Bam!
Is that it? That's a 12. I just took the 10 off of that. There you go. I found it.
We don't mess with 12. Thank you. Okay.
Alright, so we got the motor back in. Thanks to Alfonso for coming and helping. It's a real pain in the ass to get this motor in this car. It's much easier going from the bottom. We basically just slid it in and then lifted it up. But after the challenge, I'm going to buy like some expensive mounts that are actually made for this chassis that fit well. Because like you have to put everything together loosely and then kind of pull it together and bolt it all together. But got it all back in. I got the battery hooked up. Disregard the mess because it sucks. But we've got all the lights working now with the Del Sol dash. We've got high beams, low beams. This headlight is disgusting. I kind of want to find another one. Got tail lights, brake lights, and all that good stuff. The battery's mounted down there right now, but I'm gonna find a better place for it. But I'm headed into work, so I will be back here tonight, probably, maybe, don't know. And I will try to get some more stuff done. We got the motor in time and we got the clutch and stuff on, so that's all done. The motor shouldn't have to come out again. I got a distributor. So tonight at work I'm going to order a cam seal, and I have to get intake manifold gasket, and I still have to port the intake since I'm not running the ITBs for the challenge. And then I have to make one more fuel line, and theoretically speaking it should start. I know you guys probably heard that a lot, but this time I think I mean it. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so we're back to work. I have this here pigtail that I cut off of another harness that I had for the alternator. I'm going to snip these ends and solder this in at the right length. I also picked up this cam seal because this head doesn't have one right now, so I'm going to clean that up, put the new cam seal in. And then I might make a junkyard run because I need a dipstick tube and I need an oil pickup tube. The car's not going to run without that. Well, it'll run, but not for long. So I'm going to go ahead and swap out this cam seal real quick, and then we'll get going on some other stuff. Alright, guys and gals, that's going to be it for this video. I got the valve seal, or not the valve seal, the cam seal installed. So, from here, I'm going to go to the junkyard. That's going to be in the next video. I'm going to get the necessary stuff in order to get oil to the engine. I have to extend some wiring. But as you guys saw, we have power to the whole vehicle now. We have turn signals, high beams, low beams, brakes, parking lights, all of that stuff. So, fingers crossed, next video. I kind of want to promise you guys, but I don't want to like fall back on my promise. But we're going to say a 90% chance that next video that you guys see, the CRX will be running. So, stay tuned, like, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm sorry if this one was kind of boring. So, have a good day, and I will see you guys later.